This year chicken. In this video we're going to be talking about a tf2 item that has been lost, the lugermorph. This gun was a unique promo item for a game that is somewhat recently lost support. On May 23rd, 2019, the game Poker Night at the Inventory was no longer able to be purchased on Steam, making it an inaccessible item for tf2. So, you didn't get this item and you're hoping I'm going to say some sort of way you could still obtain this thing? Well, you're wrong. I wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't lost, but let's totally ignore that subject for now and speak of the different qualities of the gun. The lugermorph could have been obtained in vintage quality for players who bought a game before April 26, 2010, making the vintage quality more rare than the unique one. So surely there's some way you could get your grubby little hands on this gun. Well, sure, on the Steam community market you could buy a vintage one for the low price of $16.63. But did you know that it can be kill streak? Well, yeah, it can. So that can add to the value of the gun. Also, the lugermorph can exist in a quite obscure state, that being community sparkle. I found one on the market, but here's the catch. If you were hoping to obtain this elusive gun, you best have a large pocketbook, because the only Steam user who has one available on the community market is wanting roughly $500 for it. But you wanted the exact price, $499.65. Definitely not worth it in my opinion. But just for the fun of things, you can get just for fun, things that you can get for $499.65 are as follows: 235 keys. You could get a one-of-one Corona Australias with electric hack projector, or a Festivized crock-dusted rocket launcher with the effect cool, just to name a few things. In other news, I realized that I haven't talked much on the stats. This item is a reskin of the stock pistol. It is a multi-class for the engineer and the scout. And lastly, if you're wondering, yes, I do own a variation of the lugermorph, or the cap lugermorph. Mine is from the Poker Night at the Inventory game. I had been wanting either the lugermorph or the kappa. The kappa at the time was about $5, and the game Poker Night at the Inventory was also about $5. So me, being indecisive, went to an internet person. So I went to an internet person for help. So the tf2 streamer / YouTuber Robbie Awesome, check him out, was streaming. So I asked him about my problem, and he gave me the helpful insight to get the game, because the luger was the only promo item in tf2. Wasn't the only promo item for tf2 in that game. There was also things like the Iron Curtain, a minigun for every tf2 player's favorite bald sandwich addicted Russian. The heavy. So I went and bought the game, but I suck at poker. So I went looking for some way to trick the AI to make up for my lack of skill, and I found a guide. I set out to get this gun and every other tf2 promo in the game, and after, no joke, 105 minutes of grinding, I got it in the very last item, and since then I've never played the game again. Anyway, that's all the time we have in this video, so good